One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets offense will start this game off. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has read the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to it.
Now adjusting. Quarterback gets the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And now on second down for this offense. On the option. Makes one man miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Black Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Black Knights! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Cradles it at the 35. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. On the option. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go right back to him. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Fullback's got it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass. It's complete. Tackled there by the defense. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one.
Here comes the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Motion from the back. Give to the big fullback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He now has 63 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The option look. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide open on the move. He has it on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Morris.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets away. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. After the run, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his target down the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete on the right side. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
The Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now he's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the fullback. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
breaks into the open. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Trying play action. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Give to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. And the returner goes down. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave.
And now on the pitch, the ball hits the accelerator to the right. And he's going to take that fumble all the way back for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout.
Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good, and you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Black Knights will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Some misdirection with the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up third and goal.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always...
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pulls it in, it's Benson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
Offense is stopped. Will be in turnover on downs.
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll just down it right there. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, he's got a chance.
The return is brought down at the
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
First and 10.
The give out of the gun. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give, and tick, 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 tick. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun. Give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It's a draw. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.